Welcome to my she shed. I know, it's a little house, and it's not a bad little house, but man, it's a mess. I drove up here from across the pasture, pretty good sized pasture up here, parked out there, the sun's shining in that door, and it's going to rain today, and there's already been a couple of rumbles of thunder, but I just wanted to show you my mess. And maybe y'all can tell me what I need to do. I'm going to show you all the way around this room, all the clutter and the mess I've got. Here's my little kitchen. And what are these bottles? These bottles are scents to go in soap. So I brought all my soap making stuff up here, and I was going to make soaps. I've got some little stuff I bought at a yard sale over here in the window. Let's show you. This one was cute. I bought it at a yard sale one time. Hadn't put a picture in it, but I need to put a picture in that. I think it had a little broken piece, but I thought, well, yeah, right here. There's a little broken piece right here, but I still thought it was kind of cute. What else? You can see the windows are dirty. There's been some fire damage here, so I need to do something with that. Y'all tell me how I need to decorate that. And over here, I've got a little dorm-sized refrigerator that I'm going to have to move. And I do have a refrigerator here, and yes, my refrigerator's running. It works. Let's go on around here. Oh, I was going to show you. I've got trash in the floor. That sack was from the quilt batting, a big roll of quilt batting. Turn on around here. And I've got another little white stove here, electric stove that works, and I want to switch it out for the black one I just showed you over there. And over here, go down the little hallway. I'm gonna move. I brought this sack up here, and I'll get to that in a minute. I'm gonna put it in the living room where the quilt machine is, because I've got a quilt in there to put on the machine. I brought my vacuum cleaner from home because I don't have a vacuum cleaner up here. So I need to clean floors after a while. I wish you guys was here to help me. And what else? Oh, I'm going to move this stove, and when the freeze dryer comes on Friday, I've got a cabinet I'm going to put here and put the freeze dryer on. I don't know if I'll ever get it done. On around here, there's a roll of quilt batting, the floor right there. And downstairs, there's 3 little steps down, 4 little steps down to where there's a wood stove. What to do, and where to start. It's such a mess, I don't know where to start. Let's go in the other room. Maybe I'll start in there. Here we go. Look at all the junk down the hallway. And there's 2 little bedrooms back there that I want to make into little sewing rooms. Now, let's go in here. Here I go. Find a place to set that. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to open the front door to let some light in. And yeah, over here, I'm going to pick up some of this stuff out of the floor. I don't know where to start. I don't. Let me open these window curtains over here. I got a window right here. I'm going to open it, let the sunshine in. And there's my quilting machine, my long arm quilting machine. All right, where do I start? Let me pull me up a chair. I gotta just pull up a chair. Just talking about this mess is making me tired. It really is. But I've got to do it because the internet's gonna be, Wi-Fi is gonna be up here. So I'm gonna spend more time up here doing stuff that I'd like to do and not cluttering up my other house. I'm already breathing hard. Let's see, I'll pick up some of this stuff over here that I've thrown on the floor. Do y'all ever just kind of throw stuff? Look at see the mess? We'll start by picking up some of this. This is just a bolt of yellow that I used for some quilt backings. Let's pick that up. I'm not going to make this a long video because I'm going to turn on the vacuum in a minute when I get some of this stuff picked up. And this is the wide, I think it's 108. It's 108 inches wide to go on the back of quilts. I didn't make that very pretty. Pieces of quilt back that I've cut off of quilts I've quilted. Well, there's a dish towel. I'll put it back in the kitchen. Probably need to take some of this stuff home and wash it. What have I got? And this one, to show you this. I bought this. It's one of those cheater quilts. And I've not quilted it yet. It's not even quilted. But it was going to be a huge one. So I don't know whether to quilt it like this or cut it apart and sew them back together. But some more started but unfinished projects. Let me fold that up. That's it. I'll put it in my chair there. I've got another cheater quilt here. I do quilt some, but I like to buy these like this. I may find a backing and quilt this one and give it away. Let me fold it up. It shouldn't be thrown there on the floor, should it? Say, Rita, you're just a mess. What is this? What's this? I think that's just some, I may have cut a backing for that one. A piece of, and this is some that I've trimmed off of a quilt. But it's pretty pieces that go pretty in a scrap quilt. Can you see the design on it? I don't know if I've got a trash can or not. Well, I don't know what that's doing up here, but it's a piece of a window curtain. This is a little quilt. Let me see. My daughter pieced that for one of the grandsons when they were little, but she never did quilt it. And when I was learning on my quilt machine, I quilted it. And so it's not very good. In the back of it, I had to piece the back of it together. But that worked. I need to trim that and get a binding on it. Now this one fell on the floor. This is one that I pieced back in the summer. Can you see it? Little churn dashes out of scrappy stuff. I need to put that on the machine too. But there it was, thrown in the floor. Now, I picked all that stuff up out of the floor. Now it's just here in my chair. Let's move my chair over here. At least in the chair, it's better than in the floor. I got my chair of my legs caught on a cord. And it was gonna pull it off. Now, let's see what's on this cabinet, because I'm fixing to move this cabinet. Oh, this is the backing I made for that one. Let's move this. Let's separate that one, because that one needs to go in the machine. Need to do that one. And look, there's my apron. I couldn't find it at the house, and I wondered where it was. And it was up here. Let me put that on. Now Rita's Roost. And I think I brought it up here because when I'm quilting, I like to put my scissors and stuff in pockets. So I like to have pockets. So there we go. Now I'm ready. Here's another little lap quilt that I put together. But it's not quilted either. Now, fold that one up. Kind of put it where it's not in the floor. That's some more leftover quilt bath that I can probably piece it together on these little ones. Another scrap, but I don't throw them away. This is another cheater quilt. This one was a cheater too. Oh, and this pretty blue one was too. Isn't that pretty? It's not pieced. It's a whole piece of cloth with that design, but it sure is pretty. See what else? I bought this thing to go on my quilt machine, but I never could figure out how to use it. It goes all the way across it. Somehow you put it across here, but I just never could quite figure it out, so I just didn't try to use it. Someday maybe I'll figure that out. All right. What's in here? I got a strip light that goes with my quilt machine that I never put on it. This is one of the quilting foot to go on the quilting machine. I've got quilting needles, but I can't find anything because it's all cluttered. It's all a mess. Now here's the books that go with my well, I thought they went with my machine, but they're in a language I can't read. It's not with my embroidery machine, it's with my sewing machine, isn't it? That go to my brother's sewing machines, what they go to. Alright, let's keep cleaning up here. Here's some pantographs. I've never even opened this one. It's got a little whirly and the stars. Where am I keeping them? Where's the rest of them? I got some more around here, but this one ain't with the rest of them. And I never put this on my machine, on the quilt machine, but it's where you can quilt with rulers, but I never learned how to do that. Need to get that put on there someday and just practice. Guess I would probably need to take that off when the time comes. But I'll put it back in its box. Because that's what it is. It's a King Quilter ruler base. Thought I saw something go by the window. I'll put there's a ruler, I'll put that with it. Oh, a little package of heating bond. We need stuff like this when we make that chicken quilt. Here's some more fabrics. Ooh, that's a pretty red. Wonder what I got that red for. There's a pretty brown. Be good for baskets and such. Now where to and what to do. Let's go back in here and see what. See, I got that stuff. I got that stuff off of that shelf because I'm fixing to move that one. I may put the Wi-Fi stuff off over on this wall. Where to? Can't take you down there. I've got an old shelf there. I have not even started and I'm already tired. But I'm going to get the vacuum now and run it in that room. So I'll get off here and I'll keep working. No recipes today. Let's see. I may bring you back tomorrow if I get anything done. Get the guys up here to move some of these stoves and stuff around. We'll see. Too much to do and I'm too old and tired to get it all done. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Say a prayer for me that I get this done.